In this video, I will break down Uber's earning for one day. Let's say the driver made $350. How much did Uber take? How much did the customers pay? I took 10 passengers. It took me 12 hours. Let's figure this out together. RideX Serve. Safer rideshare apps for drivers and passengers. If you've watched the last 6 videos in this series, you will know I made $350 in one day of driving Uber. That was 10 passengers. I added up all the little stuff that Uber breaks down for us, like commercial auto insurance and California benefits and Uber service fee. Wherever they hide the money, I went ahead for every single passenger and I added it all up. And I tried to figure out, well, what's going on? If I made almost 350, how much of that is Uber really taking? Because they kind of hide it, right? In that, I found out that the commercial auto insurance fluctuates all the time. But depending on the customer, if the customer is wealthy, if the customer is an actor, if the customer is a singer, or they are a dancer, or they're a big businessman, maybe they're from out of town, like from a different country, guess what happens to the commercial auto fee? It goes up, my friends, and I will prove that to you. I also realized something very interesting. Once in a while, Uber's service fee will skyrocket, where it won't be a 50-50 split. It will be a 70-30 split. And yes, the 70% goes to Uber, 30% goes to the driver. And I said, hey, what the hell is going on? So I go look at my notes and I figured out, who did I pick up? Was it a foreigner? Was it somebody that was a businessman? Was it somebody that has a lot of money? And that's exactly what my research showed. Let's talk about it. Show you how to see your Uber earnings statement, right? It can slightly change from when I made this video. But for right now, what I typically do is I click on my earnings on top. And then I go left and I look at the last trip where it says see earnings activity right here. I'm going to click on this. Once I click on this, any one of your last rides, you can just click on it. Next, I'm going to click on this one that I just did at 7:30 in the morning. Once I click on this, this is where they hide the information from the drivers, right? Most drivers see this as a statement, right? And if you go down here, one thing to notice is you can always open up this little drop down on the right hand side. This will show you your fare. If there is extra time and extra distance, that's where it'll be. Second, what you want to do is if you go down here and you open your fare at the bottom, you're going to notice something. There's a button that's called more info missing. The only way that I know how to get to it is right here. You can click on this sometimes and it'll take you to the website. Now, if you look up here, it is showing you driver.uber.com/earnings/statements, right? On my phone, it opened up a Chrome window and it put me right there. Next, you're going to click on the 3 hamburger or 3 lines right here on the top left where it says earnings statements. And you're going to click on it and you're going to click on earnings, which is right here. And after that, you're going to click on activity, which is right here. Okay, it's all hidden. Once you click on activity, now you're going to end up right at this particular screen right here. This screen on the right hand side is going to be your view details button. And also note that there is a calendar here where you can search by week. If you want to go into a different date or a different time, you can click here and you can search. You can set a range. So I'm just going to click on view details right here. Once I click on the view details, now this is the proper earnings statement because you're on the Chrome desktop internet browser. And the first thing you're going to notice is if you go down here, it's going to give you this option right here where it's going to say more details. And then there's this little arrow thingy over here. You're going to click on this. Click on the arrow thingy, and now you have a new thing right here, Uber service fee and summary. And in this video, I'm basically going over this particular option where it says customer price, total amount before promotions, excluding the price of items paid to restaurants and stores. Okay, Then here's a promotion in this particular situation. Customer got $3.87 off. So it'll tell you right here, customer promotion, customer paid $15.48. So what I want you to understand is this right here. If there's a price here and there's a promotion here, just look at this tiny number right here. This is what the customer ended up paying, right? Even that is hidden from you because it makes no sense. It should be like nice and big right here for us, okay? Next, we're gonna go up and just kind of go over these, whatever this crap is that they hide from us. Okay, third-party fees and operational expenses. Fees charged to customers and paid out to cover items like commercial auto insurance, tolls, and other trip-related expenses. So first of all, it's just commercial auto insurance, okay? Secondly, they don't pay you for toll roads. They lie. They used to pay you about a year ago for toll roads, but now Uber does not pay you for toll roads anymore, at least in California. Other trip-related expenses, that's so vague. But let's study this together because this is what I added up. California benefits, this is typically 77 cents. Sometimes it drops down to 40 cents. You can pretty much ignore it. This is the most important one that we're going to go over today. Right here, it shows you other expenses such as commercial auto insurance. Right now it's $5. It's early in the morning. I'm in Palm Springs. But if you drive in Los Angeles, this is never that low. And later on, you're going to see me show you where it fluctuates between $15 and $33. And the highest I've paid in driving Uber this year is $42 in commercial auto insurance for one passenger, okay? Next, it's going to show you a region or city fee. This is always 10 cents, but it's not always there. Let's say if a customer has an Uber in Canada or another foreign country, then they basically don't pay these two things. These two numbers Uber won't take from them, okay? So it's important to know. The 77 cents and 10 cents is something local to the city or California. Your earnings always show up right around here. So it's showing you $10.27, the total money you made on this trip, including tips. Yeah, so right now there's no tip, so it's not showing up. Lastly, this is the second most important number I want you to pay attention to right here. Uber service fee, it shows minus 65 cents. So this is good. This is basically saying Uber actually lost money on this ride. It didn't make a profit because it wanted to take care of the customer in the car, and I cherry pick. So if you do the right cherry picking, this number should be low. If Uber service fee is high, like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, that means either Uber's taking our tip or we just got screwed. We just picked a ride where there's nothing we can do about it, and Uber just took a big lump of sum of money. Now, I'm not going to read all this crap that they put over here. It's just irrelevant, right? It's just, I don't even know what it is. So this is basically how I got the numbers that I'm going to go over with you in a second. Now, if you go over here, this is the most important, and this is the second most important. So basically, next you're going to see out of my 10 passenger rides, I added all the commercial auto insurance and I added all the Uber service fee. Let me show you that real quick. Remember to click on the info on the top right and check out the full playlist with all 10 videos from the series. And in order to get to the day that I'm talking about, I'm going to click on see weekly summary. This is this week, so we don't want to look at this one. I'm going to click on the button up here and go backwards to the correct date. We're going to go here and we're going to go back one more time. I believe this is the day, the 8th, that I'm going over, and the number we're going to go over is 327. Although there was a $20 cash tip, that doesn't really count because cash is not it's not going to be in the statement over here. So next, what I do is I'll go all the way to the bottom where it says see earnings activity. I'm going to click on that. Once I click on this, unfortunately it's showing you both. It's showing you the 9th and it's going to show you the 8th. Right now I just clicked on this compact button to make it easy for us to see, but the date that we're interested in is right here, which is April 8th. Okay, so this is the day that I'm going to add up all these numbers right now and show you what happened. So let's start from the bottom. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it's supposed to be 10. Oh yeah, 10 right here. These 10 added together, let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, there it is. So this is my actual script document where I just took everything from Uber, kind of cleaned it up to show you guys. So here you go. We're going to go over it one at a time, and at the end, then I'll show you exactly how much Uber took, and then we'll talk about it for a second. If you look over here, customer paid 50 bucks on the first passenger. The driver got $26, and then Uber's earnings, which I told you, the commercial auto insurance and the Uber service fee added together equal $23. So that's almost a 50-50 split, okay? Let's look at the second passenger, right? And you're going to notice a pattern pretty soon. This person paid $166. The driver got $112. And Uber got $54 out of this. And then this is basically where I added $20 in for the cash tip. In reality, the customer actually paid $146, right? And you can minus 112 and you'll get to $92. So 92, Uber's earnings of 54. The driver got twice as much as what Uber took. So this was a very good cherry picked. Let's go to the third ride. Customer paid $28. Driver got 14. Uber's earning total was 14. So a 50-50 split again. Okay. Here's the fourth passenger. Customer paid 15. Driver got $7.80. Uber took $8.16. So we got less than 50%. You guys see the pattern here? Once in a while, the driver will get more than 50%. But overall, Uber's going to average it out for the rest of the day. You're going to find out what's going to happen in a second. Hopefully, you can be a little bit patient on this video because it's good information for drivers. Customer paid $48. Driver got $25. Uber's earning total $23, right? Again, I'm adding the commercial auto insurance, which is $10.97, plus I'm adding this $12.15 Uber service fee. That's how you get $23.62. Just a couple more to go. Here's another one. Customer paid $59. Driver got $30. Uber's earning total $29. 50-50. Let's go over here. $38. $24 for the driver, $21 in Uber total earnings. Just a few more to go. Ooh, this is a big one. This is where we lost money. Now, I'm going to talk about this one in a second. Customer paid $110. The driver, which is me, I got 51. But look at this. Uber took $59 in earning fee. So if we come over here and we study this, look at this. Commercial auto insurance was $33 on this $51 ride. And Uber service fee was $25 on this. Meaning, in this situation, when I picked up somebody from Irvine, dropped them off in Beverly Hills, Uber milked them hard, right? There's no reason for commercial auto insurance to be $33, right? This is for one passenger ride. And then for Uber service fee to be $25 and for the driver to make less than 50%, that's just pure robbery for us. And this is why I made this video. Like, I've been studying this stuff for a while. I'm like, you know what? Let me tell my boys. Here's another one I want to talk to you about. This was a $17 ride that got paid to the driver, right? Me. $49 is what the customer paid. These were foreign students, young girls, probably influencers that are here and traveling, and they're pretty well off, right? The way I know that is, look, Uber's earning went up to $32. So in this situation, I got 1/3 of the money. Uber took 2/3. And remember earlier on the $92 trip where I got more money and Uber took less? Throughout the day, Uber will go in there and slowly just get its money back. So you have to look at it as a whole day and you have to look at it as a whole week. Now, we're going to get to the grand total in 1 second. This, I believe, is almost there's maybe one more right after this. Customer paid $71. Driver got $37. Uber's total earning $33. Almost 50-50 again, right? Here you go. So this is the grand total. Customers paid around $640, out of which I, as a driver, got $347, which is basically including the $20 cash tip. So this actually should be $327, right? Out of $327, Uber took $300. That's basically a 50-50 split. Now, process this for a second. I had to pay for gas. That's $60 gone that day, right? So 327 minus 60. I'm not going to do the math for you, but you know what I'm getting at. I basically, as a driver, got less than 50%. Then you got to put in your car insurance. I had a flat tire this week, right? That cost me $130 on 2 new tires. You got to have brakes. So whatever it costs to maintain our car and our insurance and whatever we have to do, all of that money is gone. So in reality, out of $327, you can assume $127 is gone. That's our cost of doing business, right? So if $200 came to the driver, $300 went to Uber. And that's what this video is about. I'm sorry if it was a little bit long, but my point was I wanted to teach you and I wanted to show you how you can do this yourself for your Uber rides and figure out you're probably losing more than 50%. At the end of the day, I think Uber's keeping 70% and the drivers are getting 30%. That's what's going in our pocket. So if you see me saying, oh my God, I made $347, just assume about $147 went into the cost of doing business that day. Sometimes you even eat food, you know, and all the other stuff that I explained. And then $200 is left for bills. This is why I try, on a typical day, I try to make at least $200 to $250. So at least half of that goes into my pocket for my bills. And before you go, remember to check out these other videos that I've linked for you. They're from this particular series of 10 videos that I'm making where I'm analyzing $350 from one day and breaking it down for you. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much.